Hello, I'm Heather,
And I'm Ryan.
and we are the Boxcard Gamers.
We play box card games.
In every episode. Let's get into it. Hello, and welcome to Boxcard Gamers. This is round 2 of Would You Rather. Here's how it works. We have a set of cards. On each card are 4 Would You Rather questions. I will ask Ryan each question on his card. If he picks the same answer I did, he gets a point. If not, he gets 0 points. Then we pick a new card, and it's my turn. Caveat, no more than 1 point and no fewer than 0 points may be awarded per question. Again, the game we are playing is called Would You Rather. It is by Zobmondo and is available for purchase on Amazon. Link in the show notes. They are not a sponsor. It should also be noted that we are playing a modified for podcasting version of the board game, aka regular Would You Rather. The current running score is Ryan 3, Heather 3, and a quick reminder, we were playing in the last round to find out if I'm adopted, but I realize whoever loses this game is adopted, so it's on both of us. Ryan, are you ready for your card?
I am ready.
Fantastic. Would you rather be the circus person that the knife thrower throws knives at, or the one who puts their head in the lion's mouth?
I'm going to be the guy that gets knives thrown at him.
Mm-hmm. And why do you pick that answer?
I trust the human more than I trust the lion.
Interesting. I didn't think of it that way when I picked my answer, which was that I would rather be the one who puts my head in a lion's mouth. Here's my logic, bro.
Mm-hmm.
My logic is I don't trust the knife thrower not to stab me to death by throwing the knives wrong.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if I trust the lion, but if I'm going to die, at least I fed a lion in my death.
Sure.
It was not in vain.
Okay.
It was... Okay, that was my logic. So
That's fair.
you do not get a point for that. I'm so sorry. Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Have you had a long day? Because I've had a long day. Not a bad day, but a long day.
Do you see my eyes, Heather? Do you see
I do.
them?
That's why I asked. That's why I asked.
It's been a long day. Well,
But you know what?
I took a week and a half off from going to the gym because I threw my back out. And
Ooh.
then I went to work with a bad back. I mean, it wasn't bad enough where like I couldn't work. And then my dumb ass was climbing down a ladder and I missed the very last step and fell on my ass and it hurt my back even worse. So
Yeah, it did.
I ended up opting to continue working and taking a break from the gym. And it was my first day back to the gym today, and I'm very tired and very sore.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. Today, I took Holly to an indoor playground park for kids,
Nice.
and I did all the stuff with her that I couldn't fit into properly because
Hell
I'm a
yeah.
grown-up. A huge grown-up. 100 pounds bigger than probably I should be grown up.
I'm so scared of those indoor parks. After the kids, I was running through one of these parks with them, and I slipped on some puddle, and turned out that puddle was urine. So
That'll happen in a kid's park, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty. And it was like bad smelling urine. Like this kid has a urinary tract infection. Bad smell of urine.
Ooh.
It was pretty bad.
Well, what's going on there? Because listen, I've never had my kid pee on the floor somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of even Charlie, my daughter with special needs, who it took us like 10 years to potty train and we're still not quite there, has literally never like peed in a public place on the floor. She did used to just rip her clothes off and run around naked wherever we were, though. So I guess
I was gonna say
not everyone's can win.
I have a niece on Rebecca's side that was a wild and crazy toddler, and we were at a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, and I think she was probably 2, maybe 3 years old at the time. and she just whipped off all her clothes right down her bare bottom and ran around Chuck E. Cheese like that. We had a worker come inform us.
It's like, are you guys missing a child, a naked one over here by the cheese puffs, whatever they have at Chuck E. Cheese? Maybe she tried to climb up on stage and dance with the creepy animatronics.
Oh my God.
Do they have creepy
hilarious.
animatronics in
yes,
all
they
the
do.
Chuck E.?
They're not as creepy as they used to be. They're a lot
True
more
enough.
cute. But Five Nights at Freddy has certainly made all animatronics look creepy.
Yes, but in fairness, before I ever knew about Five Nights at Freddy's, I thought that the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics were creepy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Anywho, sorry we derailed there. Ryan, would you rather have your picture be on the $1 bill or on the cover of every magazine and newspaper once?
I'm going to say the dollar bill because if my face was on on a magazine, on every single magazine and newspaper cover, it's probably because I fucked up.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, there's only one way I'm getting on the cover of every newspaper and magazine, and it's not good for me.
At least with the dollar bill, I'll be famous forever.
That's right. And also, green and grainy looking.
That's true.
Okay, bro, you get a point for that one. Yay! Would you rather be able to go forward in time on 3 different occasions in your life or go back in time once?
You know what? I'm going to choose go forward 3 times because I would not want to change anything in my past because I firmly believe that everything that I've done has led me to this point and I'm happy at this point.
Okay.
So even though, like, for example, if I went back and was like, invest in Netflix, Ryan, then I wouldn't have my wife. I wouldn't have my children. I would probably be a millionaire, but it's not worth it, in my opinion. So I'd rather go forward and then I could see what's coming. See, I could go forward and then know what's coming and then come back to now and then be able to be like, I gotta invest in Retflix.
I honestly could not decide. I'm going to give you a point for that answer because I honestly could not decide which one of these. I feel like going back in time is useless for me because I would go back to my younger self. I think I've talked about this and I'd be like, you should do blah. And my younger self will be like, shut up, old lady.
Yeah.
I know. Like I knew I was like, oh my God, I was the most obnoxious young person that you could ever imagine.
Were you though,
horrible.
Heather? Were you?
I was. Ryan, I thought I was the best thing since sliced bread.
Heather.
I was like, I had the confidence of youth, Ryan, and I would not be taking advice from no old lady coming back to tell me stuff.
Heather.
I tell you what.
What's
up?
I think you don't remember yourself very well because you were a very well-mannered young lady.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I had bad manners. I'm just saying in my conceited mind, my young mind, I thought I was fantastic.
Were you really conceited,
I really thought
though?
I was. I mean, do I just look back on only the bad things about my childhood that I don't like? Maybe that's what I'm doing.
Because I wouldn't consider you very conceited at all, like even a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't come across conceited to me. But maybe that's because we're just the greatest thing that ever existed. I don't know.
You know what, Ryan? I'm glad I didn't come across conceited because when I look back at my mindset then, I was very, very full of myself. It's kind of unreal.
I mean, it explains why you don't have a lot of friends. So,
I do not currently have a lot of friends. That's true. I have a lot of people I know, like a lot of my good friends from earlier, I'm not in touch with. I don't know why. We're not really in touch.
Well,
but
it's because they live all over the world. And
yeah.
How do you keep in touch with that? I feel you. I'm the same way. I don't have a whole lot of friends. I think all my friends that I have, I've met through work. And that sounds kind of lame. Not to say that my friends are lame. I'm just saying.
You're lame. Totally on you. We get it.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
I'm there for you, bro. All right, let's see. We've derailed again. Let's go back to this game. Ryan,
Yes.
your last would you rather is this. Would you rather never again be able to make a right-hand turn while driving, or never again be able to go more than 3 blocks straight in a row while driving in your town or city? Does that make sense? Never again be able to go more than 3 blocks
right.
straight
So,
in a row.
like,
Okay, so
I could go 3 blocks,
Okay.
but I could turn left or right,
Okay, yeah, I get it. I'm with it.
which still would make driving a hassle. I mean, like, does that count? Like, does that mean I can't get on the freeway anymore? And does that mean either way I'm screwed? I can't get on the freeway because I would have to turn. Ooh, no, I could turn left onto the freeway.
But it's
But
blocks.
then taking the exit, I couldn't take the exits because it's a right-hand turn. So I would be perpetually driving south for the rest of my life until I hit Mexico and, like, got to the border patrol. And I'm like, you don't understand, sir. I can't turn right. That's a rough one, Heather. So, okay.
It's a rough one.
If I could drive straight, but does that include freeways?
Well, it says blocks. There are no blocks on freeways.
Oh, and it's only in...
Only while driving in your town or city.
Okay, I'm going to go with that one. Because as inconvenient as that would be, it would be less inconvenient than not being able to turn right.
I agree completely, and I'm going to give you a point for that. Especially where I live, it's really easy. We've got like 4 blocks right here in town, and then everything else is countryside all around.
But how does that work? If I get onto like a main road, for example, I can turn right onto either, I will say, Fourth Plain or McLaughlin. But that little stretch of road before I can turn left is definitely longer than 3 blocks. But it would be impossible to not. It's like I would go 3 blocks and stop, and then that's the end of my life. I can't go on.
Have you mapped this out? Should we get Google out and just see if we can map a route for you to work?
You know what? That sounds like a project for another time. But either way, I'm gonna go with the latter because I feel like it would be less inconvenient, although it'd be very inconvenient. Oh, wait, hold on.
You're going to change your mind.
Loophole, Heather.
Okay.
I would probably get a lot. Listen, no, because it'd be a disability. So every intersection that I have to turn right in, I just do a little loop-de-loo to the left and then take my turn. I'm going with no right-hand turns.
Oh my God, you're an effing genius, but you don't get a point because that's not the answer I picked.
But at least I got called a genius, so I'll take it.
Bro, you constantly prove that you're smarter than me. I don't know how many times we've gone over this. I think that I'm the smart one, and then you say something like that, and I'm like, Jesus, why did I ever think I was intelligent? All right.
All right, Heather. Would you rather be married to someone who insists that every electric device in your home be controlled by those who clap on, clap off devices?
Those are a nightmare. Do you remember when Dad brought those home?
And he had it connected to the TV and we were watching The Simpsons, and every time we laughed, the TV would turn off.
I know.
All right. Would you
ridiculous.
rather be married to someone who insists that every electric device in your home be controlled by those clap-on, clap-off devices, or that every piece of furniture have plastic covers?
Ryan, I picked every piece of furniture have plastic covers because I secretly want all of the furniture in my house to have plastic covers on it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't be like, oh, he's making me. It'd be like, I actually want this. And the clap on, clap off things, as we talked about, they get confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Loud sounds just make them work. You're going to have flickering light. They're a ridiculous idea. Like, it was an idea that was not fully thought through in the mind of the inventor at all.
Hey, you know what? And you know when they tested those, they had to have discovered those problems. They're like, yeah, you know what? People still buy it. Had to.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, how many made-for-TV things sell like billions of them,
They do. Because people will buy it. You can sell pet rocks, other people buy it. And you get a point, by the way, because I would also choose
thank
the
you.
plastic covers, yes.
Excellent.
Not off to a great start, Ryan. Not off to a great start. All right. Would you rather have a smile that is freakishly huge or have a freakishly small nose?
Ryan, I would rather have a smile that is freakishly huge. Because at least my face would look normal part of the time.
Okay, fine. That's fair.
And I would probably get better at not laughing in inappropriate moments.
Sure.
That's what I think.
You know what? I'll go. I'm with you on that. I'd rather have a freakishly large smile because then, you know what? I could be the next Mick Jagger.
There you go. We kind of both have freakishly large smiles already, which was another reason I went with it. Look at us. Nobody can see us doing this, Ryan. We're doing huge smiles right now at each other. All right.
Oh, Heather.
Yes.
Would you rather live 3 years in your car while getting the right education and experience to go where you want in life, or house at a friend's mansion for 20 years with a generous spending allowance, but go nowhere in any other aspect of your life in that time?
I think we both picked the first option here. Live 3 years in your car while getting the right education and experience to go where you want in life. Assuming that... Are you serious?
Yes.
You're going to freeload off your friend for 20 years. And then he's going to kick you out and you're going to have
Heather,
nothing. You're going to have to start from the beginning
That's
then.
not true, Heather, because I can save my generous allowance for 20 years and then I can go where I want in life.
But in that whole
I win.
time, you're not getting any education or experience that you need to go somewhere in
fine.
life.
I'll figure it out
Okay.
in 20 years.
You know what? I get no points for that, but you're still wrong.
Hey, listen, I could go undercover getting experience because you know what I would do a lot of? I would do a lot of gaming. And I get real good.
There are
And
people
so
that make a living at
That's
that.
what I'm saying. I could
Okay,
TikTok.
but-
I could TikTok from the mansion, Heather. Become an influencer and make money that way.
I don't mean to be pedantic, but it does say, but go nowhere in any other aspect of your life in that time.
But am I
So you
really
were
going anywhere being an
nowhere.
influencer? Am I really going anywhere being an influencer?
Ryan, don't get
going
me
nowhere.
started. Don't get me started. So, influencers work hard. People think that they're just like goofing off all the time. No, they do it like it's hard work.
Oh,
it
no,
really is. The whole process.
For some of them, for sure. There are influencers out there, Heather, that irritate the living fuck out of me.
Yeah, but they're not really influencers.
But they're making money doing what they're doing.
Well, I'm just saying, you don't get to be an influencer in this situation because you go nowhere in any other aspect of your life in that time. For 20 years,
That's
you're
fine.
stagnant.
I'm saving my allowance. I'm being frugal with my money.
Are you, though?
Yes.
I don't think you are. I don't think that stipulates that you are. All right, you know what? I'm not going to fight you for the point. Unless I don't get a point on the next one, in which case we're going to double back to this and I'm going to fight you on the point.
Okay, Heather. Are you ready
All right.
for your final cards?
I am ready.
Would you rather excel at making loud, offensive sounds with your armpits or distinguish yourself for being able to whistle a tune out of your nose even though a little snot comes out with the music?
I would easily have picked the whistle one if the snot weren't part of it. Because I don't want to be going around grossing people out with my nose singing, Ryan. I do want to learn how to make fart noises with my armpits, though. I've always wanted to learn that, but I've never been able to really do it.
Step
Plus-
1, shave your armpits.
Done.
Step 2, lick your palm.
Not going to do it right now, but thanks. What's step 3?
Step 3, cup it real tight.
Uh-huh. And that was Ryan not making a fart noise with his armpit while
It's because I
smashing his microphone with his elbow.
It's because I have hairy armpits. I skipped step 1.
I was going to say, did you shave? Because I don't think so. Ryan, thank you so much for demonstrating how not to make a fart noise with your armpit.
Well, Heather, I
What
would
did you
go
pick?
with being able to whistle a tune out of my nose because there's not a single
No.
person in the world who can do that. I would be the only one, and I would capitalize on that regardless of the bookers.
No, you wouldn't, because you'd be shooting snot out of your nose the whole time.
And it would be
everybody like,
hilarious.
gross. Stop.
You know how many people would find
would
that
not be.
hilarious? Heather, I would become an influencer.
Okay, Ryan. You're right about that. You were right about that, okay? I will not take a point for that. Let's back up to living 3 years in your car while getting the right education and experience to go where you want in life.
20 years is a long time, Heather.
I understand, but listen, you live in a mild weather climate. You don't even have to worry about snow days, usually.
Sure.
Also, let's just say right now, at the age you are, you have to start over tomorrow, and let's just pretend you don't have a family.
Sure.
Would you seriously be like, you know what? I am going to live in a mansion for 20 years and get a generous allowance and do literally nothing else? Really? You wouldn't want to just make your own fortune that takes you through the rest of your life?
You know what, Heather? How many people get their education and make their fortune? How many people?
I don't know. This might be a hot topic.
It might.
So that's a lot of swishes that I'm going to have to put in this episode. We went off the rails onto hot topics. That's fine.
Can't double
You know
back,
what,
Heather. I'm sticking to my guns. 20 years in a mansion, generous allowance. If I had to start over today, and I didn't have a family, so I'd be 60 years old when I was done, I wouldn't even need to be able to learn how to do anything else.
What, because you're going to just drop dead when you're 60 because people don't live longer than that now?
Yeah, Heather. Fuck yeah.
Good for you. You know what? I had another really salient point that I've now forgotten, so we're just going to move on.
See, Heather, you have a larger vocabulary than I do.
I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess. I read more than you do.
Because I don't know what salient means. Is that like saline?
No, it's like to the point.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm going to look it up in case I was wrong.
It's going to be saline. It'd be hilarious.
Most noticeable or important. Well, I used a word I didn't know the meaning of, Ryan, so I don't have a bigger vocabulary than you. I just know words that sound fancy. I'm like,
What
it's
did you
salient.
say?
I said something like it's salient. I don't know. I used the word salient in it.
Yes, you did.
It was just a few seconds ago. I don't remember. You don't remember. Hey, look, we both have old people memory. Let's continue. Ryan, do you have a story? Because I don't, but I've got a rant. I decided if I have hacks and rants to just bring them onto my podcast for fun at the end of an episode. Okay. My Instagram feed has been full of this freaking guy with completely ripped abs, like muscular guy.
Oh,
and he's
just
like,
trying to get you to be his wife?
no.
Oh.
He's a fitness guy. It's a sponsored ad.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, you don't need to eat salad. You don't need to eat health food. And he's got like a pizza and like donuts. And he's like all ripped eating a pizza. And I hate this man because stop telling me I'm going to eat a pizza every day and somehow look fit.
Right.
Sir, because that is not happening for me. There are people, I just went on a rant because people that don't gain weight when they eat crappy food don't understand that just because you don't gain weight when you eat crap doesn't mean other people don't gain weight when they eat crap. Like, you know what I mean? We have an obesity epidemic in America.
Careful, Heather.
Stop telling us to eat pizza. Fit guy. I won't even give him the time of day. I don't know what his program is, but I pay no attention to him because I don't buy. And by the way,
but you keep getting the ads? Is there
I keep
a way to like
the ads.
block the ad? Like you can do on
I
Facebook?
finally blocked the ad. I figured it out. I was like, I'm so sick of seeing this fucking guy. Where do I turn him off? I figured out how to do it. Like an old person, it took me a while, but I got there.
I love the options that you have on Facebook for why you don't want to see ads. And I thought I'd try to play the system, and every single ad was going to be offensive to me. So every ad that I come across, I'm like, I don't want to see this because it's offensive. This is offensive. This is offensive. And then it really actually started targeting me. I'm like, ooh, what's that?
What?
Like it'd be like, this doesn't apply to me, or this is offensive, this is a sensitive topic.
Okay.
I'm not interested in this. There's like a whole slew of...
They don't have not interested as one of the Instagram options because that's always what I want to pick. Not interested. Like, I'm not going to get this product. Like Ubrelvy. That's the new YouTube one. Serena Williams migraine headache ad. I'm like, I will not use Ubrelvy. You really can stop showing me the ad. I even said it out loud in case YouTube was listening.
Oh, sure.
But YouTube did not listen. I'm still seeing the ad. I'm not going to use it. So...
Yeah, I was
wasting their advertising minutes on me.
I would get like ads that just really didn't apply. Like I think they were like testing the waters, right? Like, oh, just throwing out ads, right? And so I was just like, like, this is offensive. This is offensive. This is offensive. Like maybe they'd like, oh, he's so offended by everything, we'll stop showing him ads and take pity on me. But that's not what happened. They actually started showing me ads where I was like, I'd be scrolling through Facebook and I'd be like, oh, what's that? And I'd stop and like stare at it. I'm like, just screwed up the algorithm. No, I'm going to keep getting those.
Ryan, I clicked on a bra ad in Instagram.
Yeah.
And for the next few days, it was like, post bra ad, post bra ad, post bra ad. I was like, oh my God, I just wanted to look into that one bra. Leave me alone.
Good times. Love technology.
Technology is fantastic. Well, listen, folks, that brings us to the end of another fantastic episode, if I may say so myself. Remember, send us your stories. You can email them to me at boxcardgamers@outlook.com. I also have a bunch of social media. Everything's in the show notes that you need. If your app doesn't let you link to it, I'm sorry. And...
Heather,
I have no solution for you.
Hold on, Heather, wait.
What?
You would live 3 years in your car? You'd be so stinky, like everyone like turning their noses up to you at college. And they'd be like,
Ryan,
ew, that's stinky Heather. Stinky Heather. Ew, gross. Don't talk to her. She's homeless. Ew.
Okay, first of all, I'm not homeless. I have a car. Okay? Second of all, I'll go live by a lake. I'll go live in my car down by the river like Chris Farley in Saturday Night Live, and I will swim in the river, and I will get clean from natural water of nature. So I would like figure it out.
Winter?
Or I'd get like a gym membership.
Middle of winter?
So I could just go shower in the gym. What?
Go. Yeah, you already solved the problem.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And I've got laundromats I can use to clean my clothes. I'll be all right, Ryan.
Put yourself in a wash cycle?
Or my clothes, which is what I was meant. What? Ryan? Don't pay attention to Ryan. If you have to live 3 years in your car to make it big, then you will.
Make it big, quote unquote.
Tell your billionaire mansion friend to go fuck off. You don't want a generous allowance for 20 years.
What I would do? I would live. Oh,
I'm
no,
hearing
wait,
it now.
Wait. Hold on. Hear me out, okay? I'd live there for 20 years with a generous allowance. And when he comes back,
which you would save none of.
When he kicks me out after 20 years, I'd be like, hey, rich billionaire friend, I'm sorry I got to do this, but I got to subpoena you to court. Like, I've been living off of you for 20 years. I'm going to need...
And I need alimony. Well, depending on what state you were in, he probably can't even legally kick you out if you're living there for that long. Like,
oh, I'm sure he could legally kick me out. It just like,
what is it? Squatters' rights?
Yeah, squatters' rights. Depending on what state you're in. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, what's a common law marriage?
Yeah, common law marriage. That's what it's called.
I've been living with you for 20 years and dependent on you this entire time. I'm gonna need some alimony.
Does there have to be a sexual component to that, out of curiosity?
I'm sure there is. There's got to be. I was just trying to think outside the box. I think I could win. Whether there was a sexual component or not, Heather, I think I could win that.
Well, Ryan, good luck with that. And I'll see you on the other side of living in my car.
I was a sugar baby for 20 years.
When you get kicked out by the billionaire, you're going to be coming to my house and living with me because I'll be a billionaire because I did what I had to do and I lived in my car for 3 years.
And you'd help me get like on a good path in life. And then I would live in your house for 3 years while I went to school.
Damn it. I should have fucking gone to the millionaire's house. All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening. If you haven't yet, hit that follow or subscribe button, or if it's in Apple Podcasts, it's just a little plus sign so that you can never miss an episode from us. And that's all we got for today. So we'll see you next time.
Until we play again.